Every journey has its final day. Don't rush.
Alright, got that out of the way. Man, I'm sorry, this is taking a while. I want to go thumbnail. Okay.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Alright, let's get started on this thing. 4 days left. That's what I get. Wang Shuin. I mean, I could do a domain or two first, but... Oh yeah, my team. Colossal nuisance. Oh, is that one of our guests? My apologies, things have been awfully unusual around here lately. Our guests keep getting attacked by monsters nearby. Oh, wrong quest. This is the commission.
Rise!
What is up with those hilly trolls?
Is it just Paimon, or is there something weird about those hilly trails over there?
I don't know, they're kind of weird.
Paimon thinks so too. We've seen plenty of hilly trails before, and they're always the bad guys. But this is different. Uh-oh. This is right by the Wangshu Inn too. Oh, the guests are in great danger.
I mean, there's 2 of them, right?
Now that we've seen it, if we don't do anything about it, Paimon will feel really guilty. Let's go take care of them.
Crumble! Dodge this!
These super evil hilichurls are more difficult to defeat than the usual kind, too.
Super evil.
Hey! Seems like people are gathering over there. Wonder what they're doing. Whoa! See that guy in the mask? He scared off all the hilichurls.
Using some kind of Adeptus art.
Oh, you mean like Xiao? Now that you mention it, this guy's mask is kind of similar to the one that he wears.
Why do you have a sigil, though, of a permission?
But the magic he was using seemed even more Adeptus-y than Xiao's. Shall we go say hi?
Look at them.
Ahem. Hello. Allow us to introduce ourselves. This is...
Please, if you're here to thank me, there's no need. Cleansing the world of evil is the duty of it. I certainly don't.
A big shot.
Wait, who are you? One had assumed you were followers, but on closer inspection it seems that we have not met.
We're just travelers passing by.
My name's Paimon, and this is my sidekick.
One sees. One too shall introduce oneself, for it is good manners to comply. The one before you is the Adeptus, Master of Stars, though one is better known to one's followers as Star Snatcher.
Okay.
One descended from one's mountain abode to cleanse the world of evil, whereupon fate saw fit that our paths should cross. Now, tell me that which you wish for.
You know exactly what I want.
Our wishes? Paimon thought that the Adepti and Leela were just really good in battle. You mean you can grant people's wishes too?
Sounds too good.
There are different levels of Adepti. Are not the stars loftier than the mountains, clouds, and moon? Yet, it is unbecoming of an Adepti to boast of one's powers. One would have you first speak to one's followers, and only then make your verdict.
What's that clapping? Oh, that's the audience. Let me look at the settings real quick. Okay. Got it. Male believer.
Have you seen the Master of Stars in action? His power truly hails from the divine. I believe that now, there is finally some hope for my ailing father.
Tell me about this Master of Stars.
Watching him use his magic is all the proof you need.
Electric chair.
There's no doubt about it. Not long ago, I sought some medicine from him on behalf of my ailing father. The difference with Boo Boo Pharmacy's prescriptions was like night and day, I tell you.
Are you talking about the guy in the mask?
Once it was boiled and ready, it gave off this really ethereal mist. Seemed pretty adeptal to me. Could have also been because there was mistflower in it, though.
Ah.
Adepti medicine is surely the most potent. My father will recover soon, I just know it.
You'd better hope so.
Sure, you have to make some sacrifices if you seek help from an adeptus like the Master of Stars. I had to give a few antiques as offerings. But my father's life is worth much more than a few old relics, right?
You had to give him sacrifices? I remember having to give the other Adepti food.
The Millilith don't really need to do shifts when the Master of Stars is around, do they?
Oh, because he's like doing some of the work now.
I'm a merchant, and I had an especially valuable batch of goods that needed transporting recently. So I asked the Master of Stars if he would make the journey with me, as presumptuous as that was. Reason being, monsters run a mile as soon as he so much as holds up his talisman. We didn't have the slightest bit of trouble the whole journey. It didn't come cheap, of course, but then soliciting the services of a god is a monumental affair. Just look at the Rite of Dissension. So I can accept it, but I doubt that most from outside of Liyue would be willing to.
As
Finally,
powerful as ever.
a life full of hope and purpose. Oh, are you believers too? After my fiancé had been left, I cried every day.
Oh no.
But then I turned to the Master of Stars for help. At his suggestion, I started burning paintings of my fiancé and casting the ashes into the ocean at sunrise.
Get rid of him.
I can't explain it, but it really worked. I know in my heart that he'll return. This is not some sort of positive thinking trick. I'm certain of it. I'm so overjoyed that I gave a portion of my wedding budget to the Master of Stars as an offering. After all, if not for him, I wouldn't be getting my fiancé back, in which case I wouldn't need it anyway.
Interesting. Were there bubbles like... Oh, never mind. I thought they were like continuing off each other. Not this.
What do you think? One's adherents may exaggerate a little, but they speak from the heart.
From their imaginations?
Surely you jest. There was once a senior adeptus, Xie Wuliang, known to the people as Liangzi. He said this: all things are connected. That which mortals call imagination is merely the bridge betwixt the spiritual and the material.
Sounds like something from Avatar.
In other words, their wishes are already on the path of transitioning into reality. Does this make things clearer?
Nope. It makes them way more complicated. But basically what you're saying is that their wishes can come true, right?
I'm still thinking about that wedding money that woman gave to him.
Indeed. You are perceptive, my diminutive friend.
She's dumb.
Okay. So we also have one other question.
Where'd you get that mask?
Oh? You need but ask.
Go on, take it off.
One wanders among mortals, doing good and cleansing evil. One reveals not one's visage to avoid further disturbance to this realm than is necessary.
An enigma.
Ah, got it.
Now then, what are your wishes?
Hey, Sebastian. I'd like to get rich quick. I want to get power so I don't have to do dungeons.
Indeed, a great many obstacles may be overcome, given commensurate power. But one cannot but wonder, what grudge have you against the gods?
But who said I had a grudge? Oh, to rival the gods.
So be it. This wish is not beyond one's power to grant. But first, one must see some proof of your faith.
He wants me to pay him?
What's that supposed to mean?
The way of the Adepti cannot be grasped from words alone. One must seek the profound truths that lie beyond them. Should you fail to perceive one's hidden meaning, then regrettably, one may lend you no aid.
Profound hidden truths.
What do we do? Paimon doesn't understand him at all.
I think he wants some more,
Oh, that's right! Some of those believers mentioned that they had to pay a pretty sum for the Adeptus' help, didn't they?
Wow, it's already 6:40. Oh, man.
Well, Paimon's not forking over anymore, and we don't have anything valuable enough on us.
He's face palming, he's so done.
You don't even have a vision.
I don't think people put visions up for sale. I mean, technically he has an adaptive vision since he can just take whatever.
Hey, why don't we make him a tasty snack? No one can resist the temptation of good food, can they?
Probably. It worked before.
Yep, a tasty snack is sure to work.
Period. Paimon doesn't give him a set.
Why don't we head over to Wanwen Bookhouse and see if they got any new recipes in?
They'll level up. Can he sing for the people? Wrong page. Oh, wow. I have to do Jinkyu's quest. Okay. Thought I'd find a flower. Is this what I get for, like, procrastinating off literally every story quest? Pios is not buying it. Like, all the work we had to do just to contact an Adeptus, and then this guy just exists in the middle of nowhere. Hold on a minute. Sorry for that. I just fight him. Ooh, not just yet. There are 2 new world quests down there. All this content. There he is.
Feel free to look around. There's no obligation to buy.
We're looking for the Liyue volume of the Teyvat Travel Guide. Do you have it in stock?
Sorry, dear. We stopped stocking that a very long time ago. It just wasn't selling.
Huh? But the Mondstadt volume was so interesting. Bummer.
Bro, this reminds me of that sandwich that my brother was talking about that McDonald's stopped selling.
The thing is, the author made it too personal, and the result wasn't really much of a guide. It barely sold any copies, and the few travelers that did buy it made complaints afterward.
Content was a little too wild, huh?
Well, that's a shame. The Mondstadt volume was a good read, even just as an adventurer's diary.
There's this kid running in the background.
The fact remains that I don't have it in stock. If you must read it, try your luck at Chang the Ninth's place.
Chang the Ninth?
Who's Chang the Ninth?
A book collector who lives in Qingse village. He's a complete grouch, but he will behave himself if the conversation is about books. He was a regular customer here back when he lived in Liyue Harbor, and I still send him the odd out-of-print book or two every now and then.
Oh, that's cool.
Did somebody say out-of-print books? Is there a chance that Volume 6 of Legend of the Shattered Halberd is also in his collection?
Look at his outfit, man. New favorite.
Apologies, my liege. Where are my manners? My name is Sing Cho, a humble literature enthusiast who happened to be passing by.
Xing Cha. So I was saying it wrong.
Since you and I are both in search of lost books, what say we travel together to Mount Jingse and pay a visit to Chang the Ninth?
Makes sense.
My pleasure, fellow book lover.
Star Snatcher's right here.
So, are you buying or not?
I don't like that quests do that. Like, they lock you out of a quest because that character is involved in another quest you haven't done. I mean, that doesn't make sense. I think there's another one that's locked right now. Right here. I need to do Dane Sluff's quest for this one quest I forgot way back in the beginning.
So, are you buying or not? So, you'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Who's suspicious?
Yes. Here, and keep the change.
Oh, aren't you generous? Thank you for your patronage.
Hey, isn't that, Star Snapper? What a coincidence running into him again!
Star Snapper. Ether's looking real serious right now.
Did you hear the name of the book he just bought? Was it Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti?
Oh, the new guy, Xinkyu? Xingcha? That's gonna take getting used to.
Well, anyway, it was definitely a book about the Adepti. Why would an Adeptus want to buy a book about himself?
I always found him fishy.
Really? What's so fishy about him?
I mean... everything? His mask is ugly.
Huh. That's a good point. None of the other Adepti we've met seemed like they needed anything from anyone.
Like, they literally shut us out when we tried to contact them.
Paimon thinks we should check out that book. Maybe we'll find out something about this guy that we can use.
And then one of them threatened to destroy the city.
So, are you buying or not?
Ask about the Yaksha's book.
I've had my heart set on getting hold of a copy of Legend of the Shattered Halberd, Volume 6 for the longest time now. Frankly, I'd be willing to do whatever it takes to get my hands on that book. If this book can be found, it will be nothing far away.
Missing subtitles. I can relate to that. His mask is ugly. No running, shouting, folly, noise making, dirty hands, or dog earring books. Oh. Pay first, read later.
Hey there! We'd like a copy of Yaksha's The Guardian Adepti. Do you have one in stock?
I think you were always signed in, Sebas.
Huh. Since when did that old chestnut become a bestseller?
Old chestnut.
You're a rare breed of youngster if this is what you like to read. But you should be able to find a copy somewhere on that shelf over there.
Another world quest.
So, are you buying or not?
This is the one! Let's see what it's all about, shall we?
Please let there be a cutscene.
In ancient times, Liyue was a land of misery, where the shadow of evil loomed large. As slain gods festered, their vengeful wrath cursed the world, manifesting in infernal forms. When demons stirred, miasmas, monsters, and mutations infested the land. Then Rex Lapis summoned the Yakshas to vanquish the demons. They swore an oath: restore order through slaughter, purge evil through battle. To this, we dedicate our lives. Eons of bloodshed later, karmic debt weighed upon them, phantom wrath seeping into their broken souls. They went mad with fear, turned on each other, or succumbed to the darkness. Of the 5 foremost Yakshas, death came to 3, while the 4th vanished without a trace. In the millennia since, one conqueror of demons remains the sole surviving Yaksha in the mortal realm. And only on moonlit nights, in the glow from Guyun, and in the sound of the Dihua flute, is his memory preserved.
This book is about the Yakshas, a group of Adepti who defend Liyue.
A very impressive group.
Seems like a pretty niche topic. Was there anything that stood out to you?
That Rex Lapis costume. Oh yeah, and the karma thing was interesting. Like, did it actually become a thing?
The book says that the Yakshas, after fighting against the wrath of the gods for thousands of years, became bound by karma. Poisoned by the hateful thoughts of the gods, the Yakshas would often descend into indescribable fits of terror, rage, or agony.
Oh no.
It's so tragic. After everything they went through and all their years of protecting Liyue, they got no reward and had to deal with so much suffering instead.
Hate from the gods? Maybe it's the ones they slaughtered?
The book says that the wrathful spirits of the gods defeated during the Archon War can sometimes cause plagues, monsters, or mutations. All of which sound pretty horrendous. Hey, wait a second! Paimon wonders if...
Okay.
Do you think those super evil hilly churls we saw earlier were the mutations that the book's talking about? So, there used to be 5 main Yakshas, but supposedly only one of them is still alive today.
Jinkyu's still back there. Yeah, I play on PS4. Stop. Literally jail.
Do you think that it could have anything to do with that Star Snatcher guy? No, surely not. He doesn't exactly give off the impression that he's been suffering for thousands of years.
Wouldn't want to go through that. Nothing else I can think of.
Yep, Paimon thinks we've already summed up all the key points. So back to the matter at hand. The things we need answers on are 1, where did those super evil-looking hilichurls come from? And 2, what does Star Snatcher have to do with the Yakshas, right?
What happened to that other Yaksha who apparently disappeared? That means they're still alive, right? This is one of those games, right? No, it's not.
Now to head back to where this all started and commence our investigation. Let's part the fog of mystery that hangs over Dway and Karst and let the truth shine through in its full glory.
Dude, we're into this. You're way too into this. Yeah, let's get way into this history lesson.
To be honest, Paimon actually hopes he is a real Adeptus. His exorcism technique seemed real enough at least. But if we get our hopes up, there's further for them to come down. So it makes sense to investigate thoroughly first, just to be sure. Alright, let's head back to Wangshu Inn!
Kami, where did you even get that idea? I shouldn't even ask.
Are you buying or not?
Nah, I'll accept it later. I don't want to get into the habit of accepting a quest and then just leaving them piled up in there. I did that in Skyrim. Like, I remember going off and doing side quest after side quest and never finishing the main quest. Close-minded. Let me get this rank up reward.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Okay, rank up with that? Almost. When it comes to this game, I wish I was a PC player. I had to find out that there's a quicker way to collect items with a controller, and I have to spam 2 buttons to do it. Oh, I'm thinking, oh, this location, this field is oddly empty for a minute. Let me try that out. Yep.
Flee at my command, foul demon! Flee! Why won't you flee?
Oh, they're resisting.
Uh-oh. Looks like Star Snatcher's in trouble. And there are innocent bystanders here, too. We have to step in.
By royal decree!
Cool it! Solidify! This is order!
I don't get it. Why didn't the Sigil of Permission do anything?
So it is a permission sigil.
Has the evil aura of these hilly churls grown in intensity?
Traveler looks like he's about to slap him or something.
Sigil of Permission, huh? Now why does that sound familiar?
Ah, yes, the Get Out of Joyun Free card.
Right! It's a keepsake of the Adepti, so it must still contain traces of their power! No wonder he was able to scare those monsters away earlier!
What are you two babbling on about? One is merely underslept, meaning that one's adeptal power is not in full flow.
You need to sleep?
Were one but given another opportunity...
Well, as it happens, there goes another bunch of evil hilly churls over there. Should we leave them to you, then?
One suddenly feels ill at ease. Surely one has overexpended one's adeptal powers. Otherwise, one would surely purge these infernal beings at once.
The woman is so concerned now. Did I really give my money to this man?
So you were just bragging after all! We were right to be suspicious! Come on, Traveler. Looks like it's up to us. Use your elemental sight and hunt them down!
Hell, I gotta do the work.
One is merely feeling unwell. One hopes that you shall not spread these tidings wantonly.
Gonna spread it far and wide.
It's not like the Master of Stars to fail an exorcism. Perhaps he isn't feeling well today?
Oh, let me get him some Tylenol, some aspirin.
I can't believe that the Master of Stars wasn't powerful enough to defeat those Hilichurls.
What happened there? A good thing we had you around, huh?
Just like, so anyway. Come here, lizard.
Yeah! By royal decree!
Dodge this!
What's just the normal one? There's 5 days left in that. No, yup. I have not started.
You want me on your team?
I don't know if this is a team I want to keep using. So used to having Amber in there.
In the name of the Prinzessin!
Amber, Bennett, whoever.
Oh, it's that Conqueror of Demons again! No wonder. Paimon was just wondering who could have made such short work of these Hilichurls. Let's see what a real Adeptus has to say about all this.
Just let me get that meat first.
It's you. I remember you.
Hi. He remembers me.
I was purging some living beings that had been tainted by the demonic. It would appear that I have caused you some trouble.
Causing me trouble?
Huh? He isn't usually this polite. What's going on?
One second. Still wondering what 5-star crown talent. Oh, that crown item thing? I think it's for like, it's like the final level up material. I own like 3 of them from previous events. Yeah, I have like 2 now. Theater challenges. It's hard. I mean, I've never seen gameplay of it. Paimon's performing mathematics.
But you are exercising demons! How is that causing trouble?
Hey, Asian tuck on quack. Is it me you're asking if I need help on something?
That is because the changes that occurred in these stem from me. Or more precisely, from the karma I have accumulated.
Oh!
Mutations? Karma? Oh, does that mean...
So Xiao is a final Yaksha.
Yeah! Paimon remembers that Xiao is also called the Vigilant Yaksha, isn't he? So that means... Oh...
Oh. Man, it sucks.
Poor Xiao!
We read about your past in a book.
I see. You must mean that piece of literati fan fiction from a few hundred years ago.
Yuki.
All things are impermanent, and to exist is to suffer. We Yakshas have no need of sympathy or tears.
Ouch.
My comrades who have passed on would see your tears as a stain upon their legacy.
Ouch.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It matters not. In any case, I am on my way to purge a cavern of demonic influence, so we shall part ways here.
Wait, but there's the lanterns and everything.
Wait! Take us with you! We'll be a big help! Paimon promises!
Nods.
No need. I am used to fighting alone. And in any case, these mutations originated from me to begin with.
Well then... Oh! Consider it Paimon's penance for being accidentally rude just now. Please?
Please.
Well, Come on, then.
So, Xiao, you've been suffering from the bad karma all this time?
Suffering is my price to pay for eons of endless slaughter. I have come to accept this. But in recent years, other living things have suffered, when the burden should be mine alone to bear. I must reflect on this.
No, Xiao's badass face became pixelated. PS4 moment.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Finish your preparations, and we shall enter. We should not leave those monsters be for too long.
Alright, 1 second. Yeah, I knew Zhao was the reason when I saw the black aura. Oh yeah. Oh, you were asking me? I guess. I haven't been doing domains too much. I'm just trying to focus on leveling up Zhongli right now. Don't interrupt, Zhao is speaking. Oh, with that request thing. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Karma Heavy Cavern. This place attracts monsters corrupted by sinister energy. According to Zhao, their mutation might be connected to his karmic debt. So how does that work? If you cause the mutations and then you have to purge the mutations. I use the mutations to purge, to destroy the mutations.
Ooh, this place gives Paimon goosebumps.
I will use the ritual known as the Bane of All Evil to relieve this place of its karma.
Ooh, look at that.
You must remain calm. Do not allow yourself to be affected by the lingering wrath of bygone gods.
Disappear!
Oh, I'm playing as him? Oh, his ult is permanent here. Jokingly answering wrong in the Mondstadt quiz. What was that? Was the one with the dandelion tights thing? YouTube crashed. Oh. Let me just casually super jump.
Worthless!
You remember that combo.
Useless!
Come on.
Useless!
Bane of all evil. That must be the power you got for being a vigilant Yaksha, right? Hyman's just realized that you only wear your mask when you're fighting the bad guys. But that Star Snatcher guy wears his mask the rest of the time, too.
Star Snatcher? I am aware of no Adeptus by such a name.
So he bad! Well, we'll continue this discussion later. You should focus on your battle for now.
Yes, remember when, Cisco? Was it Cisco or Moon? I don't blame him for liking Zhao. I'd spend for him if I could. That was intentional. Because I was standing still for so long. I get so cocky with Zhao's burst and flinching, and sometimes he can be killed because I forget he loses health.
Get out of my way!
Just don't get hit.
Boring!
Sheesh, I have to get used to that. No, I'm getting you guys up there first. Guess not.
Useless.
Get out of my way!
Worthless.
I see you. Getting special treatment.
Useless. It is good that we came here. An unusual number of living things had fallen under infernal influence. Had we not arrived in good time, the consequences would have been unthinkable.
His playstyle, man. Why can't I just get him?
Now, this Star Snatcher you speak of. What is the situation?
Ooh, Paimon will tell you.
Do it.
An Adeptus who grants wishes. To think that people could be so easily deceived by such blatant lies.
As an Adeptus, do you have the power to grant wishes, Yao?
The Liyue of yesteryear would never ask the Adepti for boons unearned.
Understandable.
Millennia ago, the ancestral people of Liyue asked for nothing more than the strength to defend the land they called their home.
Reasonable.
To be honest, an Adepti who grants people's wishes is probably more appealing to people nowadays.
Understandable.
However feeble people nowadays may be, they are not my concern. I concern myself only with following Rex Lapis's original decree.
Yeah, I was watching you play that, Tony.
Whoops. Paimon spoke without thinking again. one more thing. That fake Adeptus has a sigil of permission. It's what he uses to exorcise demons.
Wait. Truly? Fool. Exorcising demons without exterminating them. It is no wonder they have been congregating here.
Adepti aren't kind enough to give Zhao the F2Ps.
If this continues, things may spiral out of even my control. We must confiscate his sigil of permission.
At this point, I feel like you guys are just leaving them out here with Child literally mass-producing them. I think I'd also like to teach him a lesson.
Great minds think alike! Paimon agrees. We've got to show that trickster what you get for trying to fool us. And it just so happens that we've got a real Adeptus with us too. If Xiao were to teach Star Snatcher a lesson, you can bet he'll never dare to pose as an Adeptus ever again.
Truly.
No. I only slay demons. I do not kill mortals.
Wait.
Who said anything about killing him?
You really said late, but I'm not gonna kill. Killing goes too far.
It would certainly benefit Liyue if we could convince him to cease his wicked ways. I possess an art called Dream Trawler. It is normally used to separate the soul from the body, that one might cultivate oneself in a waking dream.
So kinda like lucid dreaming.
But it can also be used to call forth the spirits of others.
Whoa, now that's a real Adepti art for ya.
Similar to gifting dreams and visions.
A
Just scare
ritual
him.
must be performed for this art to be used. Assist me in gathering a few items. A censer, 7 lamps, and something to reduce the temperature.
Ooh.
Reduce the temperature. Oh, some mist flowers will probably do, right?
My 700 mist flowers are finally coming into play.
But as for the censer and the 7 lamps... probably not the kinds of things they're gonna just stumble across in the wild.
Do you know of the 2 Yaksha statues that stand guard beside a merchant road on the southern face of Mount Tianheng? The ancestors of the people of Liyue built shrines there to honor the Yakshas. You should still be able to find some ceremonial items there.
Oh, okay.
Once you have found them, meet me at the Yaksha statues after nightfall, and I will teach you how to use this art.
Oh, let me collect that real quick. It is quicker. Eleniel, does it really ignore you if you wish for him? It seems like it. Seeing people empty out their bank accounts for these people, for these characters. I wish for Zhao. Zhao, no, I have duty to attend to. Why is it always the pole arm 5 stars that make me spend the most money? Probably because that's the best weapon in the game. And yes, Zhongli is justifiably broken. Not understandable? What? Wait, what? We're gonna roast him with this diss track I've made and waiting to use. Can't wait. Xiao could probably jump this wall without assistance.
Quake!
Okay. Be shy.
Solidify!
I mean, his ability is really
Quake!
Oh, darn. I thought they were locked in. I would say one word that just destroys and drops the mic. What if I never zoomed out and just stayed zoomed in? You've become what you laughed at, oof. If I had money that was literally dispensable income, I would spend money on this game without regret. Like, not on every character I see, but just on the ones I want. Butterfly. Where did he go? He's gone. That's why you didn't want to get into gacha.
Ooh, this temple will probably have the kinds of sensors and lanterns that Xiao wanted us to pick up.
I see eggs. Cutscene.
The spirit soars the mountains high, while the body rests as the world goes by.
Pervases? Pervases?
Sorry to interrupt you, but...
Let him borrow some stuff.
Well, I'll be. Isn't that something? A pair walk into a shrine, neither to seek nor worship gods or adepti, but to pilfer the tools of worship for their own ends.
Okay, You can do without the laugh.
We know it's rude to ask, but we just need them for a short while. Honest.
For the dream trawler ritual, I trust.
How'd you know that?
Oh?
I have been in the shrine for far longer than you would expect. Perhaps as a reward for my faithfulness, I have been endowed with some understanding of the Adepti arts.
Wow. Paimon's never heard of that happening before.
It matters not. Take what you need. It is a fortuitous thing that these items may be of service to you.
You shy. Come here. I'm starting to think this guy's related to Zhao.
They serve little purpose here, in any case.
Something on your mind?
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
No, tell me everything. I spend monies on the characters I want, which is all of them.
Osmanthus.
Oh no, I interrupted him.
Nothing that you need concern yourself with. Please, take what you wish.
Okay.
This sensor should be fine, right? At least it isn't as run down as the shrine. So next, we just need to grab the 7 star lamps, right? The sooner we start, the sooner we'll be done.
Did we take that entire thing? We did. But Genshin is so darn good. Alright, bye, I'll see you. You liked Ningguang and then hated her, and then you're like, oh darn, she's good. No, Zhongli was good from the beginning. People just didn't know. People just didn't know.
Crumble!
Let me get those eggs. Let's collect the items necessary for the... Well, where are the lamps? Okay. Place is barren for now. Oh.
Paimon thinks we've got all the ones we can use now. But let's say bye to that guy before we leave, shall we?
Oh yeah, let's be courteous. And he's gone.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right here!
I had presumed that once you had acquired what you came for, you would forget about me and simply be on your way.
Ah! It's that guy's voice! Hello? Where are you?
So he's an Adeptus? Or Yaksha?
My physical form ceased to exist over 1,000 years ago. What you witnessed earlier was an illusion, created by the Adepti art known as mortal lingering. Now that you have taken the 7-star lamps and censer used in the mortal lingering ritual, my form is no longer visible to you.
Oh.
I was once a junior in the Order of the Yakshas, bestowed with the name Pervases by Rex Lapis himself. Yet my strength failed, and I was slain in battle.
Oh.
Today is the anniversary of my death. My last wish was to see a modern Liyue, and so I took the liberty of performing this ritual here.
So he's dead, but he's still here in the mortal realm.
That aside, you were sent here by the Conqueror of Demons, were you not?
So, you two know each other then?
I sense his aura upon you. That and the heavy burden of his karma.
Like a scent.
Even after all these millennia, he still must endure such tremendous suffering. I am truly ashamed.
Don't say that, Pervases. You sacrificed your life for Liyue, didn't you?
Life is a precious thing, yes. But when I think of the burden that the Conqueror of Demons must bear, death seems to me to have been the easy way out. A selfish indulgence, even.
I mean, if you were slain in battle, then it wasn't your fault then. Some people say it's glorious, even.
Pervases.
I apologize. Birthdays are joyful occasions, but by the same token, it is hard not to be melancholy on the anniversary of one's death. The mortal lingering will not last much longer. Take care, you two, and please pass on my regards to the Conqueror of Demons.
You take care too.
If only I could taste some authentic grilled tickerfish once more.
Oh man.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil.
Huh? Looks like he's gone then. Paimon really hopes that at least someone will remember Pervases the Yaksha. We should get going. But let's come back here and make an offering sometime.
Dog. If anything, his voice is really cool. Waiting for Venti. I think at this point I'm only waiting for the Archons. Ganyu was tempting, Zhao was tempting, But I'm just waiting for the Electro Archon. I mean, you can comment whatever you want. I like reading them. He actually means grilled tigerfish. Oh. I was like, what's grilled tickerfish? Game really gets me thinking. Uh-huh. This game gives you books. Entity is timed out. Thanks. I'll remember him. There's a waypoint right here. Guess I'll run over there. This game gives books I never read. No. Read, man. Read. I mean, I tend to do that like after a session of playing, because that's when I'm too tired to actually play. Talk to Zhao. I prevented the fall damage. Wait, what? Oh, a monster behind him. I don't have to kill it.
Have you gathered the items for the ritual? This sensor and these lamps. Their designs are flawless. Almost as if they were made specifically for use in the Adepti arts. Where did you come by them?
We found one named POVs.
Oh, and, he says hi!
Yes, he did.
POVs. Yes. This does have the hallmarks of something POVs might do. As I thought, it seems that he could not leave Liyue behind, either. I hope that its present state will allow him to rest in peace.
Oh, truly.
Well then, let us begin preparing for the ritual. Place the sensor in the middle, and surround it with the 7-star lamps. Adorn the area with the items of abject cold. Once this is done, we shall proceed. Yes, this will do. Now, the next step is the key to performing Dream Trawler. There are 4 steps to performing this ritual. Offering incense, meditation, incantation, and loosing an arrow.
That's a bit of work.
That seems like a real rigmarole.
Traveler, your hand is touching the air.
Adepti arts are the product of millennia of study by Adepti. Do not dismiss their mystical workings as rigmarole.
Okay.
Failure to take this seriously could cause the technique to devour one's own body, or cause the spirit to be sundered from one's flesh permanently.
Okay.
Stop talking! Paimon's sorry!
Rigmarole.
When offering the incense, we place the incense into the censer with reverence for Rex Lapis in our hearts.
Excuse me.
Meditation is to empty ourselves of trivial thoughts, and to focus on the target of the art we are performing. Then we shall recite the incantation in a loud voice. Devayaksha, bring forth sin!
I thought we were supposed to destroy sin.
Finally, we will loose an arrow towards each of the Yaksha statues to enlist their authority for our contract. If all goes well, Star Snatcher's soul will be brought forth shortly.
We're gonna summon him.
If you have no other questions, let us begin.
Imagine whoever the Fatui Harbinger trying to take the Electro-Gnosis, and then boom, an Abyss Mage of Ether Lumine appears and overpowers the Archon and takes it. I would hate to see it. Kicking Scaramouche's ass, and then he tries to steal the Gnosis, and brother or sister comes in and baits him and takes the Gnosis. I still remember the way everyone just dismissed his weird appearance in the meteorite event. Oh, this guy's weird looking. So anyway, about this guy who's sleeping on the floor.
Then we meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that fraud.
You can think about canceling him.
Bring forth sin!
Yep.
It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Do I actually fire an arrow? Oh, cool.
We finished the ritual! And we followed all the instructions to the letter.
Close enough.
Close enough.
Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar.
Why there?
What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless.
Guess what? You're already dead.
Dead? Impossible. One was just lying in peaceful repose at Wangshu Inn. Wait, that must be it. Of course it must. As expected of an adeptus such as oneself.
As expected?
One must indeed be in a dream.
Ugh, there's no helping this guy, is there?
Now we gotta get that mask off.
Huh? What is the meaning of this? Do you truly think that one will permit such insolence in one's own dreams?
I mean, Zhao's right here.
Alright, time to take him down a peg.
Thank you.
By royal decree.
Such impertinence. Where are one's followers when one needs them? Hey, stop it! Stop it! Ow!
He just used a smoke bomb.
Please stop! I surrender! I surrender!
Overpowered by the presence of all my shields. Are we still going to do this one self-song and dance?
No! No, never again. You almost killed me. Oh, how did I ever have the misfortune to meet you two?
Misfortune.
Please, great Adepti, spare my life. I won't do this ever again, I swear it.
We did call your spirit here, but we're not Adepti. He, however, is.
I like that we were actually able to hurt his body.
You deceive the masses with quackery. Masquerade as an adeptus. Exorcise demons without exterminating them. And display a callous lack of regard for life.
Oh.
One day, you will reap that which you have sown. For those who invite the infernal into their lives, there is no redemption.
You're...
Seems like Xiao's got him scared stiff.
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name?
He is the conqueror of demons.
It really is you. It's truly you. Never in my life did I imagine that I might meet the conqueror of demons, the vigilant Yaksha himself.
You know about Xiao?
His mask does look similar to his.
Of course. My grandfather was a folklorist. I learned the tales of the conqueror of demons at his knee. To this day, I'm an avid collector of books concerning the Yakshas.
Oh.
But ever since I discovered a sigil of permission while rummaging through my grandfather's personal effects, at first, I was just imitating the Adepti for fun. But slowly, I began to stray further and further from the righteous path.
Huh. So to sum you up, you're Xiao's biggest fan?
So...
Yes. Thank you both for allowing me to witness the conqueror of demons in the flesh. It's like a dream come true.
Oh no. Put him back. Put him back where he came.
That wasn't quite our intention.
Close the book.
Oh, great conqueror of demons, please allow me to swear this oath before you. I swear to turn away from evil, to live an honest life, and to never again stain the name of the Adepti.
Just like that?
I will remember your oath. Now go.
Thank you. 1,000 thanks for your forgiveness, and for all that you have done for Liu.
He seemed very earnest when he was making that oath there. Guess he won't be tricking anyone anymore.
Xiao's got his eye on him.
Oh, wait. We haven't gotten the Sigil of Permission back yet. Let's head over to Wang Shuin first thing tomorrow and look for him.
I mean, we did do our job of scaring him out of this. When it comes to Genshin, I'm that meme of the guy freaking out over science mood. Your name sounds stupid. Don't do that to Scaramouche. Pretty much everyone that looks like they're not a civilian is gonna be playable at this point. Rosaria, playable. Senora, playable. Daneslav, playable. Put him away. Just put him away, period. We got a real Sigil of Permission. It better be real. Using an Adeptus to set up the ritual? Ganyu was involved? Oh, to shoot the targets. And I have to go back. Why? Which one? Guests from afar. Oh, okay. A commission. When we stop Zhao from committing collateral damage. Wailing for Senor and Scaramouche. If bad, why hot? Can't wait for a child to go on a redemption arc. I bet.
Rise!
I bet. To be honest, I just want the transformed version of Chao to become playable. Using two elements at once?
Rise!
Plagiarism. That's what the Traveler should be doing.
Dodge this! This moment will be fun!
Odds reveal thyself! Ah!
I'm actually lagging.
Odds reveal thyself!
Gather! Terra Smash! Stabilize! Order guide you!
He didn't drop anything.
Yeah.
Rosaria is cold like her vision and personality, but so hot I can never be cold with her. Oh my god. He would be too OP. Man. Child. We have Hersher of the Void playable in Honkai Impact. That is nothing. Child will be nothing. Wait, let me get my commission team out. Because I want them to get the points.
Let me guess where you're from.
There we go.
Hey there, boss! Star Snatcher's staying here, right?
Star Snatcher. You mean the false Adeptus who wore a mask?
She knows.
He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An.
That's a really normal name.
He's already checked out. He said he wished to go on a solo pilgrimage. Ah, yes. He also requested that I give this letter to a traveler who journeys together with a talking fairy.
What?
Should they come asking for him?
Talking fairy. Huh?
Talking fairy? Who's that?
Beats me.
Well, anyway, you must be the traveler. Here's the letter.
How strange that he would leave a letter for us. Is this the final attempt to fool us, maybe? Come on, open it! Paimon's curious! Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice trinkets.
So now we're gonna get a story. By the time you read this letter, I will have embarked upon my journey of self-improvement. I regret that I cannot apologize to the two of you in person, but I hope that you will forgive me. Since the conqueror of demons appeared to me in a dream, I have not slept. My nights have been spent thinking about how I may fulfill my vow. Not only have I deceived you two, but I have also exploited the hopes and dreams of my believers. That marriage money, that wedding money. Never forget, people in dire straits oft become weak, thirsting blindly after something to believe in. With my lies, I brought them false salvation, while their true desires grew farther and farther away. I knew in that long-gone era, the desires of mankind were not as complicated as they have now become. The conqueror of demons shouldered the desires of Liyue's people as he contended with demons. Wearing his mask, he concealed the weakness brought by human desire. As a false adeptus, I am one who always wears a mask. A true adeptus only needs to wear it when facing demons. If I wear a mask to hide the evil that has corrupted my heart, then the conqueror of demons wears a mask to hide the part of him that is human. And yet he wears the face of a demon king that he might subdue all demons. Once I had realized all this, I became deeply aware of my own ugliness, and I understood what it truly means to be an adeptus. I set off on this journey over hill and river, strengthening my body and spirit, not because I harbor any hope of fully atoning for my sins. I do it only to earn the right to be counted among the believers of the Adepti. He's trying. I've already asked someone in return to return the money I cheated others of. Oh! A few good goods remain in my possession, but they are of no use to me on my journey of self-improvement. Please take them. Please take the sigil of permission that my grandfather left me as well. I am no longer worthy of it. I wish you that you will be granted that which you desire. May we meet again. Wang Ping An, a sinner.
Along with... Woohoo! The sigil of permission! Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time.
This is all thanks to Zhao. Yup.
Yeah. Anyway, let's go take the sigil of permission to Xiao, shall we?
I mean, the fact they took the effort to write that letter.
Let me guess where you're from.
Howdy. Please,
And
straight on
it's blocked again, isn't it? Okay. It'd be interesting if the delusions for those two harbingers were like the opposite of their current elements, like Child is. Ice and fire and water to lightning. It's probably gonna add all the Dendro reactions once a Dendro character is added in. Summon back Osile. No, I'm gonna let him sleep. I'm gonna let him sleep. I haven't done any quest. Well, I've been meaning to do...
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I've been meaning to do Zhongli's quest next. I could do them in order, but... He's sitting alone.
Ah, there you are. We got the sigil of permission back. Do you want to take it?
You have my thanks.
He said thank you.
May I take your order, sir?
1 grilled tickerfish.
Tickerfish.
Certainly. We'll prepare it for you immediately.
Huh. No almond tofu this time? Well, that's not like you.
Tickerfish was Pervasi's favorite dish.
Tickerfish.
I just wanted to see how it tastes.
Huh.
Huh. Trying something new.
By wave and storm I hunt for fish. By wind and snow I slay evil. Was there anything else? I am accustomed to eating alone.
Fine.
And so, Detective Paimon and the trusty traveler solved the case and quietly slipped away.
Okay, Sherlock. Where am I going? Where am I going? Okay. Zhao seems a bit lost in his memories. Best we don't disturb him. Oh, okay. Start of the Archon. If Senor somehow becomes hot in the Foul Legacy transformation, she could be ugly. Not Ursula. There's another part. The origin of the lanterns.
Lantern Rite is nearly here. Why don't we decorate the inn this year?
So many quests. So many quests.
Oh, don't you know? On the first full moon of the first month each year, Liyue celebrates the Lantern Rite. It's a festival to commemorate the heroes from the past. After dark, the people release Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns into the night sky.
Mingxiao?
Oh, may the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. This is the meaning of the lanterns. We believe they act as the beacons in the night, guiding bygone heroes back to their homeland.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, it sounds like a grand festival.
Now I'm repeating.
And where there's a grand festival, there's always special seasonal snacks.
Seasonal snacks, yep.
You catch Paimon's drift?
You have one drift.
You want to get involved in the lantern rite? That's great! The festive period leading up to the day itself is all part of the celebrations. During this time, we pray to bring peace and ward off bad luck. Liyue locals call it bidding farewell to the old and welcoming the new. If you're looking to take part, it's not too late.
Hope not.
Oh, also...
Also...
If you're able to, could you try to convince Xiao to go with you?
What?
We're not close. I wouldn't know how to ask him myself. But it seems that you've grown familiar.
I mean...
Yeah, Paimon thinks it might be best to leave him alone for a few days.
At the same time, we could try.
I suppose you're right. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. You should get yourselves down to the harbor. If you leave too late, the city will be crowded with people and you won't be able to make the most of it.
Oh, I do not want crowds.
Get going. Happy Lantern Rite.
She's enthusiastic. Oh, no, 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 no. Last time I did that, I got the Traveler killed during a loading screen. Just go toward the gate this time. Wait, why do you want to start a new save? I mean, to be fair, I started the Dragon Spine event during the last couple days, and I got most of the items in the shop. Probably could have gotten more if I did co-op. Look at that. They're actually releasing lanterns. Wait, no, I want it to be nighttime. They look better at night. I like to start it from the evening because that's like my favorite time of day next to night. Oh, because you want to play the game with Ether? I think I picked him because of his voice.
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time with the Crux.
I think there's more lanterns here than usual.
Wishes are supposed to come true at Lantern, right? Aren't they?
How to be able to talk to her? Do I have to wait till night?
Just feel the history all around us. Isn't it great? Wishes are supposed to come true at Lantern, right? Aren't they?
Building materials. Yes, this seems to be...
Little U isn't back yet, is she? Oh shoot, this is a gift from Little U. Little U is back? Why didn't he come over himself? Last time he said he would come play with me, but it's been forever. He can't leave the ship. Okay, he said the same thing the time before last, when a big tall man brought me a gift from him. Oh. Nothing you can do about it, I guess. I'm sure it's all because of Beto again. Thanks anyway for the gift. Please thank Little U for me as well. When my dad comes back, I'll ask him to take me to this ship Little U is on. If he can't come here, I can at least go with him. Okay, now I can talk to her. Little U hasn't come play with me in forever. He's so annoying. Oh, never mind. I'll have to find Little U. No, it just says get in the city. And it is lit up. Do I like talk to people? I sure hope there's a rerun of this event. It's so pretty. And I can't. Of course not. Pressing deadlines. Well, if anything, it's forcing me to do some quests. Other quests as well. But it's taking more time. Now I'm in trouble. Yes, you need to report. Did he start keeping track? That's a lot of reports. Report this, record that. I simply can't keep up with it all. Is there a wrong way to do this? Who put on the wiki that the game released for PS5? There's no PS5 release. There better be. How would the PS4 version run better than the PS5? I need a source on that. Because it's like the primary reason I want a PS5. Maybe you can hire some help? Go and explain the situation. I should just work harder to finish these reports, man. Still going to put it off to later. Oh, there's a friendship bar. Man, what did I do?
Now, isn't this lively? Who would have thought the people of Liyue could build a lantern so big?
I didn't know there would be a friendship bar. Oh, you said the PS4 version on the PS5 looks better. I misread. Quite the fright. New rules. I wish to continue doing business here, so I've been out and about these few days, trudging my way through a deluge of paperwork, administrative procedures, and submitting all the applications that the rules require. He needs to apply for a new business permit. Can't really check the new bulletins currently. See if there's news on the business permits. Oh, I accepted a new quest.
These shell lanterns are materials.
Please take a seat. Wishes are supposed to come true at Lantern.
Clerk Zhao told me to give this to you. But it feels like it's missing something, so I keep editing it. Everybody needs to do their very best for a big festival like Lantern, right? So I can't submit this plan just yet. I've been in that situation before. It will never be perfect? I mean, that's true. That may be true, but I should strive for perfection, no? Any plan is better than no plan. Oh, yeah. There's nothing wrong with your plan? Get ideas from last year's plan? Oh yeah, I do that sometimes myself. Like looking back on things, looking back on other works. I've already been looking at last year's lantern, right? I still think I can come up with something really special. I have to give it my all. Think, Jingzhao, think. With a bit more time, I'll touch up the plan and fix some minor issues. I hope everyone really enjoys this year's lantern, right? Okay, what quest am I doing right now? Deadlines.
Lantern, right? Aren't they?
Kun. Kun. Nervous-An and Zhang Xiao just sent me a message. Only one of them promised they would submit their work on time. But I guess one is better than none. Would I have gotten an achievement if I got both of them on board? I'll just have to continue to press them. Okay. Experience. And it's a follow-up to the last time the event ran back in October. Yeah, look at that glorious 30 FPS. Now I need to enter the city. But I'm already in this city. That isn't fair.
Young man, if I may be so bold, how much for the floating thing, hmm?
Floating thing. It really came up and said floating thing.
Paimon's not for sale!
Not for sale.
As a matter of fact, I'm having some financial trouble recently. I probably couldn't afford it.
I bet.
I'm just a small-time merchant anyway. I don't deal in rare and exotic treasures.
You know, the more you talk, the more suspicious you sound.
Get him.
My, someone's in a grumpy mood, aren't they? Here, maybe some candy will make you feel better.
Yeah, not the candy.
Ooh, suspiciously trustworthy!
Oh, Paimon.
So, I assume you two are in Liyue for the lantern rite?
Yes, as a matter of fact.
This year's Mingxiao lantern is supposed to be a sight well worth the wait. The plastrite that will lift the lantern into the air is the largest in 20 years.
20 whole years.
It's big enough to make you wonder if the fabled floating city in the clouds really does exist. I guess it must just be held up by a similarly sized chunk of plastrite.
If only they were that easy.
Sounds awesome!
I hope our paths cross again. Welcome to Liyue. Well, I can't speak for the whole of Liyue Harbor, but you're always welcome in my store, at least.
Look at him. Trying to invite me.
Wow. So many stalls! Here, there, everywhere!
I've got a bunch of interesting gadgets, all from my time.
It's as if it's our first time here.
Seems to be something serious about this photographic apparatus.
Chang.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly. She's my rag doll. Last night in my dream, Dolly told me her wish was to fly up into the sky and see the view. So I gave her to the lady over by the big deer lantern. Dolly's wish will come true now. Won't it? I did the right thing, didn't I?
Oh.
Wishes are supposed to come true at the lantern rite, aren't they?
Oh. Yes, it will. It absolutely will.
I'm Ching Ching. I just donated Dolly last night in my... So...
There seems to be something serious about this photographic apparatus.
Madame Ping? Oh. No, that would have been too easy. This year's Ming Jiao lantern is dedicated to Skybracer. He always was a show-off. I'm sure he will be very pleased. Well, that's the plan. I do hope they make the antlers big enough. They were his pride and joy after all. The story goes that the antlers were made from the very essence of Rex Lapis' divine power, which made it the hardest material in all of Liyue. But then that fateful battle happened. The gods exchanged powerful blows, and the mountains started collapsing. To avoid impacting the villagers at the foot of the mountain, the Adeptus got his friend to chop his antlers off. He used those blood-drenched antlers as a wedge to prop up the mountain. Sheesh! And if that wasn't enough of a sacrifice, he then kept on fighting until his blood was drained and his life ran out. Thanks to him, Mount Tiangheng still stands tall and proud to this day. And the blood that he lost in the battle turned into the Bishui River. Whether you believe the story or not, I'm just happy you're willing to listen to me tell it. Surely the reason the Lantern Rite exists is because people throughout the ages have chosen to come together as friends rather than stay in isolation. Goodbye. May the flames of wisdom spread to all and never be extinguished. Wow. It's gonna be heartbreaking for a traveler when they find out their sibling is the leader of the Abyss Order. I'm not sure about Paimon being the unknown god. It's possible, but it would be too easy. No, Chang Chang. Dolly's dream is gonna come true. Period. Oh, those chests come in a minigame? Madam Ping in that teapot.
Oh, these Shao lanterns are very warm.
Terra Smash!
Trying to mess it up. Oh, that is a big rock.
Look! That stone is floating! Luckily it's tethered in place.
Oh, I thought it would be bigger. You know, make an entire city float.
If it wasn't held down, who knows where it would fly off to?
This is the plasterite to be used for the Ming Shao lantern. The whole of the Shao market is centered around it.
Oh, hello! Who are you?
I'm Zhang Zhou. Recently, I've been tracking progress on the construction of the Ming Shao lantern. You seem like newcomers. Is this your first lantern ride?
Yep.
Yes! How can you tell?
Well, I don't remember running into any weird and wonderful mascots at last year's festival.
Here we go with a mascot.
You'll see lots of people releasing little lanterns during the festival. Those ones are called Shao lanterns. But there's also a huge one, a joint effort by all the people of Liyue Harbor. That one is called the Ming Shao lantern.
Oh. The Mega Lantern.
Almost every business in Liyue has a booth at the annual Shao market. But despite its popularity, this is the one time of the year they're not looking to make a profit. The street market exists solely to raise the funds and materials required for the Ming Shao lantern construction.
Collaboration.
So, the Shao market. Does it have stuff you can eat?
Of course it does.
Plenty. And if I do say so myself, the Lantern Rite is the best festival for sampling Liyue's local delicacies.
Look at him jumping up for joy.
It is Liyue's biggest annual festival, after all. Showing off your craft is a great way to drum up a reputation. So even if there's no mora to be made, everyone is secretly going all out to get their produce under the spotlight.
Folks in Liyue are so smart.
If you need any help, you can look for Wangya. She's overseeing the Lantern Rite. She's usually somewhere around the Shao market. She's your first port of call.
Oh, will she know which stall sells the tastiest stuff?
Taste is subjective. But probably.
No doubt. When it comes to the Lantern Rite, no one knows more than she does.
Got it! Let's go to the Xiao market and look for Wangya. And then go to the stall with the tastiest food and eat till we're stuffed.
I mean, we should really do that after, because we don't want to be running around with her. And we're like, about to fall over. From being so full. I remember looking at this meme where someone's like, why did they call it the Zhao market and you can't buy Zhao? Is that Vlad?
Hello.
They're finally meeting.
This
Oh my
always
gosh.
gives me the most indescribable feeling of nostalgia.
Huh? Yes, hello. Sorry, I seldom meet other Sneznayans around here. The lantern right sure is beautiful, isn't it? Yes, but it seems that there's still much to come yet. The Mingjiao lantern is the height of the festivities. At least that's what I've heard. Ah, yes, so it seems. I've only just arrived here recently. I've come here alone, so there are still many things I don't quite understand yet. Oh, I also arrived recently myself, so I often come here alone to watch the ships sail in from Sneznaya. Though I know that these boats rolling in and out of the port are not the ones to take me back home. Huh, what a coincidence. I also often come and watch the boats here. Are you sure we've never met before? Could we have met before? Perhaps my memory is failing me. I apologize, it would be impolite if I've forgotten. No, I'm sure we've never met. Though I feel that something is awfully familiar when I'm speaking with you. Ah, is that so? Well, that's perfectly alright. The lantern, right? It sure is beautiful, isn't it? Oh, look at those two. I don't want daytime. I don't want it.
Hi, can I help you? From the look of you, you don't hail from Liyue. Are you traveling through? Welcome to the Xiao Market. Overseeing? Not exactly. The Lantern Rite Festival belongs to the whole of Liyue. It's not just one person's to oversee. I'm just taking care of a few small things, doing my bit to make sure everyone who joins in the festivities has a good time.
I got some questions.
We want to know where the tastiest food in the whole wide Xiao Market is.
The tastiest? Hard to say. I guess that depends on your personal preference. Still, what I can tell you is that everyone's talking about Yin Yan's stall. If it gets any busier over there, I'm gonna have to bring the Millilith to keep things orderly.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you'd best get over there quick before the streets get too crowded with people.
Not the crowds.
Oh, and if you are heading to Yin Yan, please do me a favor and run this document over to him. It's a summary of the data from last year's Lantern Rite, compiled by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. It has a few operational tips for our vendors. If you're heading in that direction, it'd be a great help. As thanks, I've got a gift for you when you get back.
Oh. She sounds sweet.
You better get going if you want to get to Yin Yan's food stall. It'll be packed soon.
Oh, that's a stall.
You really don't have enough hands on deck. If I'd known, I would have roped some others in.
What's the best thing on the menu?
Ah, customers. Take a look and decide for yourself. I can do anything on the menu. Or if there's something in particular you're after, I can do that instead.
it, you do have a lot of options for a food stall.
I mean, I have the Mora to buy literally everything.
Naturally. If there's a dish I can't cook, I've yet to hear about it.
I've got a document for you.
Uh-huh. Same every year. The old operational tips. How's this for a tip? Leave the handbook to one side and concentrate on the killer cooking.
Oh. Okay.
Hand it over. I'll use it to feed the fire later.
Oh.
Come on then, place your orders. Aren't you here to eat?
Those are some precious documents.
There are so many. This one looks good, but Paimon wants to try that one too. Huh? Grilled tigerfish? That's the one Pervases love to eat, isn't it?
Now it's called grilled tigerfish.
Seeing as the Lantern Rite is about commemorating the heroes of the past, let's order this one. This can be our way of honoring his memory.
You mean your way of ordering your dinner?
Ah, your friend has a good eye for food. That's our specialty. Please wait. I'll have it ready for you in no time. Okay, here's your grilled tigerfish. What do you think?
Delicious.
Paimon's an expert in eating. 3 pots full.
Of course! What kind of a guide would Paimon be otherwise?
True.
Well, hope you enjoy your food. I gotta see to some other customers. If you get hungry again, you know where I am.
The way he dismissed that document. Oh yeah, Vlad and Nadia. I was like, yo. They're finally meeting. It's like when you finally get to the conclusion of someone's character development. If I could replay quests, I think I'd replay every quest where you can play as someone. A lot of trees died to become those papers. He's just burning them. I mean, I'd be interested if there actually was tickerfish.
So you're back. What do you think? Yin Yan makes some mean grub, huh?
You threw away your documents.
Ah, so tasty.
So you wouldn't look at the document?
Oh yeah? He said that last year, too. If he'd listened to our marketing tips, he'd be doing even better by now.
I'd like to think you're right.
Anyway, not to worry. Here's the gift I was talking about. This Xiao lantern is for you.
Wow, such a beautiful lantern. How is it made?
I'm afraid I wouldn't be able to explain the process concisely. But if you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both the Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns.
So he's responsible for this super duper huge one too?
That's right. He should be easy to find. Just over there, I think.
If we could make a Xiao lantern for Xiao, maybe that would cheer him up a bit. Let's find Jingming and see what he has to say.
The sight of Liyue from outside is breathtaking.
If you're interested in Xiao lanterns, you can ask Jingming over there. He's in charge of both our Xiao and Mingxiao lanterns.
What is this stage for? Do people dance or sing? Is it for a game? Alright, I'll be ending it soon, since it's getting late. Started streaming 2 hours ago? Darn. Wrong button.
At this rate, we should be able to meet the deadline.
Xiao lanterns, please.
Teach you how to make Xiao lanterns. Oh, You don't look like locals to me. Looking to try your hand at making your own? I'll be happy to teach you. There's no one way to make a Xiao lantern, but let me start by showing you the simplest one.
A Xiao lantern?
I should have some spare materials over here. Just a second. They still need a bit of work. Take these and give it a go.
Huh? I'm actually gonna make it? Oh, looks like all that stuff I collected is worth it.
That was so complicated. Paimon is all out of brain juice. Did you get it?
So complicated.
It all comes with practice. No one's expecting your first try to be perfect.
You streamed for almost 5 hours yesterday, wow.
Folks like you who want to learn my craft are a rare find nowadays.
Did you build that humongous Mingxiao lantern using the same method?
That one? I suppose it's fair to say the method is the same, broadly speaking. But no single person can take credit for it. The whole of Liyue comes together to make it.
I remember my brother streamed once for 9 hours when he was playing Ghost of Tsushima, and he was tired. Like, do not talk to me tired.
So it was a community effort?
Surely you've heard about it. The Xiao Market is actually a fundraiser, aiming to support the Ming Xiao Lantern's construction.
Whoa, so that's how the Mingxiao lantern is built.
Such is the Lantern Rite tradition. The Ministry of Civil Affairs might be covering the bulk of the costs, but it's the citizens of Liyue that donate the materials, among many other things.
Oh, so that's what that little girl meant when she said she donated her ragdoll.
Oh.
But since when do you build Mingxiao lanterns out of ragdolls?
Well, the Lantern Rite is a major festival. If somebody wants to make a contribution, no matter how small, or in this case symbolic, we tend not to reject them. All well-meaning contributions are gratefully received. Especially considering how grand of an occasion the Lantern Rite is for everyone. people believe that joining the effort might bring them good luck. Alrighty then. Shouldn't you get going? With all that the festival has to offer, I'm sure you must be on a busy schedule. Of course, if you want to make another Xiao Lantern at any time, you know where to find me.
Does releasing them, like, do anything?
Happy Lantern Ride. Have fun.
I'm gonna see how many people I gotta talk to, then I'll end it.
So, did you find Jingming?
We did! And he taught us all about how to make shell lanterns. Even though Paimon can't really remember any of it.
Just go back to the menu.
No worries. You can always ask Jingming if you need to refresh your memory. I should go. Duty calls. Happy Lantern, right?
Okay. We've only just begun. Literally. Oh no, that's not the currency. No, I hate Overwatch so much. I mean, do you really hate Overwatch if you come back for it for the skins? Do you really? I mean, even I still play it from now and then. Overwatch Lunar Year skins seems to be the least appealing. I disagree. I mean, the Bastion skins got me interested. I'm sure I won't go out of my way to get most of them, but they're not bad skins. In a hate relationship, but love the skins. I'm in a hate relationship with quick play. Catch me in deathmatch. Alright, I'll be seeing you in Discord or something. Alright then. See ya.